Hello my dear friends, welcome back to CSIRathome. In this video, we can study about vitamin A. First, we can look the recommended daily allowance for vitamin A. It is according to ICMR. For women, 750 mg of vitamin A per day is needed. 750 mg. For pregnant women, it is 1000 mg. Men, it is 750 to 1000 mg. And children, 400 to 600 mg. Okay, mg, not milligram. Okay. Then sources, plant and animal sources. Plant sources includes carrot, papaya, mango, pumpkin and green leafy vegetables. Animal sources, butter, cheese, egg yolk, liver and fish liver oil. Which is the provitamin? Yeah, beta-carotene. Theoretically, one molecule of beta-carotene can convert into 2 molecules of vitamin A. Okay. This beta-carotene. Okay. And this in plant contains beta-carotene. Now we can study the different forms of vitamin A. Which are they? Retinol. First one is retinol, then retinal, then retinoic acid. Retinol means alcohol, retinal, aldehyde, retinoic acid is acid. These are the 3 important compounds with vitamin A activity. And these compounds with vitamin A activity, we can call it as retinoids. Okay. Retinoids. Now we can check the interconversion of vitamin A molecule, how it happens in our body. This retinol can convert into retinal and retinal convert into retinoic acid. Okay, how it is possible? We can check. First, retinol. Retinol is reduced into retinal. Okay. Retinol is reduced into retinal. Retinol is alcohol, retinal, aldehyde. Which is the enzyme here? Yeah, retinol reductase. Retinol reductase is the enzyme which convert retinol to retinal. Then this retinal is converted into retinoic acid. This is oxidized. Okay, first is reduction, then oxidized. Retinal is oxidized to retinoic acid. And this reaction is irreversible. Which reaction? Retinal to retinoic acid. That reaction is irreversible. And retinol to retinal is a reversible reaction. That means retinol can convert into retinal and retinal can convert into retinol. Okay. Now we can study about absorption. In plants, which is present? Beta-carotene. Okay, the beta-carotene is cleaved into retinal. Okay, beta-carotene is cleaved into retinal. Then the retinal is reduced to retinol. And retinol is the one which is absorbed in our liver. How this absorption is happening? It is absorbed along with fat. So, for the absorption of retinol, bile salt is essential. It is must. And beta-carotene is cleaved into retinal with the help of dioxygenase, enzyme dioxygenase. Now we can study the functions. First is Wald's visual cycle. What it is? Wald's visual cycle. Rhodopsin. It is a membrane protein present in photoreceptor cells of retina. Rhodopsin. Okay. When we study the GPCR, we can study more about rhodopsin and rhodopsin signaling. Okay. The rhodopsin is a transmembrane protein present in photoreceptor cells of retina. It contains two types of proteins, that is opsin and cisretinal. Opsin and cisretinal. Here retinal. Okay, retinal is vitamin A. This retinal can isomerized into transretinal when lights fall on our retina, that is photons coming. Okay, this cisretinal is converted into transretinal. So when it becomes transretinal, opsin dissociated from retinal. Okay, when it becomes transform, opsin dissociate. Then later cisretinal regenerates and it reaches retina. Which one? Cisretinal. Then this cisretinal recombine with opsin to regenerate rhodopsin. Okay. Cisretinal combines with opsin to regenerate rhodopsin. So if retinal is absent, this regeneration of rhodopsin is not possible. Okay. That is the major function. It is known as Wald's vision cycle. Wald's vision cycle. Next function is dark adaptation mechanism. Next function is dark adaptation mechanism. What it is? Bright light depletes stores of rhodopsin. Okay. Bright light depletes stores of rhodopsin. So when a person shifts suddenly from bright light to dimly light area, there is a difficulty in seeing. Okay, you might have experienced it. Okay, when we shift suddenly from bright light area to dimly light area, there is a difficulty in seeing. That is known as dark adaptation time. The period between, okay, the time, that means when the bright light depletes the stores of rhodopsin and after a few minutes this rhodopsin is resynthesized. That time gap is known as dark adaptation time. When vitamin A is deficient, this dark adaptation time increases. Okay. So first this bright light depletes rhodopsin and after a few minutes this rhodopsin is resynthesized. Okay, rhodopsin is resynthesized. Next function is color vision. Which cell is responsible for color vision? Cones. Cones are responsible for vision in bright light and also for color vision. Cones. And cones contains conopsin. Okay. Here also cisretinal is the chromophore. Here also retinal is present. Okay. Which form? Cis form. Cisretinal. So vitamin A is deficient. What happens? Color blindness. Okay. Cones are responsible for vision in bright light and color vision. And here also the important one is cisretinal. Okay. Cisretinal. And which is the next function? Yeah, it is gene regulation. And which form of vitamin A plays a major role for this one? Retinoic acid. Here, this retinoic acid act like steroid hormones. Retinoic acid act like steroid hormones. And next function is for immunity. That is in immunological system. Here also retinoic acid helps the differentiation of T T cells. Retinoic acid helps the differentiation of T cells. Next is reproductive health. Vitamin A is essential for reproductive health. For gene regulation and immunological system, retinoic acid. Okay. Then beta carotene is acting as a antioxidant. Okay. Antioxidant, beta carotene. So beta carotene can prevent cancer, and beta carotene also can be used for preventing heart attacks. Then next function is skin health. Here retinoic acid. Okay. In skin health, which one? Retinoic acid. This retinoic acid helps immature skin cells to become mature epidermal cells. Immature cells to mature epidermal cells. That is for skin health. Retinoic acid plays a major role for skin health. And these are the functions of vitamin A. These are the important functions. Look at deficiency. The first is night blindness. Okay, we have studied it. What? Dark adaptation time and vitamin A relationship. Okay, when dark adaptation time is increased during vitamin A deficiency. Next is color blindness. Here the corn protein is reduced. Corn proteins. And this is lead to color blindness. Next is Bitot spots. That is grayish white triangular plaques in conjunctiva. Bitot spot. Next is Xerophthalmia. Next deficiency, Xerophthalmia. Here conjunctiva becomes dry, thick and wrinkled. And this one loses its normal transparency, conjunctiva. Then Keratomalacia. When Xerophthalmia persists for a long time, it progresses to Keratomalacia. That is softening of cornea. And then follicular hyperkeratosis. Follicular hyperkeratosis. This is hyperkeratination of epithelial lining of our follicles. What is the result of this disease? Skin becomes rough. And these are the deficiency if vitamin A is absent. Okay. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.